I don't always do Q&As, but when I do, it's because I have no other ideas for you. Thank you to the people who sent me questions on Tumblr. I'm now going to answer them in the most honest way my mom would probably want me to. Vloggy Ben wants to know, which one would I choose, to have love or trust in a relationship? I pick trust. You cannot have a relationship based on just love. There has to be trust, there has to be honesty, there has to be passion, there has to be a lot of things. Love is important, but I need trust, because if I don't trust someone, then that's not going to be a healthy relationship. Kyle Howard wants to know, what has been my biggest struggle for the past 6 months, and how am I dealing with that? The answer to that, super honestly, it would be that my mom has been kind of not in the best shape the past 6 months with her health. She's been in and out of the hospital a lot the past few months, and it's been really stressful, but I am just hopeful that things will just turn out the way they should be. I'm just trying to keep a positive mindset. What is my favorite type of underwear? Really? Boxer briefs, by the way, but no. By the way, I haven't used this tablet in like 5 years, and I feel like really fancy. I feel like I'm on Grey's Anatomy and looking at my charts. The Nerdy Archer wants to know, what is something I'm looking forward to this year? Probably the number one thing I'm looking forward to is graduating. I graduate in December of 2017, and I am super excited to start seeing what the hell I'm gonna do next. No Nonsense wants to know, if there was a movie about my life, who would play me? I don't know. I always thought like Joseph Gordon-Levitt would, make a good me, but I don't know. You know what? Actually, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is, duh. We look exactly alike. We're in the same things. He's perfect. Oscar. He's gonna win an Oscar for that one too. I guarantee it. Miss Philippines wants to know, will I come to Brazil? I've never considered it, but I think that'd be kind of fun. Why not? Maybe eventually. I don't understand this thing. Flip. Oh, now what are you doing? Wants to know if I've watched Legend of Korra, and if so, what moment do I think means the most to me? I've never seen the show. My brother loves it. I loved Avatar, so I should probably watch Legend of Korra. So I guess my favorite moment is undetermined. Inverted High Fives, which is an awesome name, wants to know, what has been the most character building part of my life in the past 2 years, and in what ways do you expect or want to grow in the next 2 years? Ooh. I think kind of figuring out what I want to do with my life after college has been the most character building, because it made me excited for something. I added on a second major and I really fell in love with it. I think it's really something I'd be good at and something I want to do. And I think just having that clarity and feeling confident in what I'm doing with my life now and what I want to do has been just boosted my confidence, and I love that because I feel more confident now than ever. And in the next 2 years, I just really want to explore and see what kind of person I am outside of college, and be able to say that I'm happy with my life, and explore the world and get a lot of new experiences. Nick Dillon wants to know, donuts or donuts? Donuts without the U and the G. Well, there's the other U, but no G and H and stuff, Golden Gregory wants to know, what are my 3 book recommendations and my 3 Netflix series recommendations? Hey, books. I'm not a big reader. However, my favorite books have been Book of Lost Things, Glass Castle, and The Giving Tree. Okay, The Giving Tree is like a kid's book, but it's amazing and you cry. Netflix recommendations are Chelsea Handler's talk show, so funny. I love it. To be a cliche, Stranger Things. And then I guess a handful of those stand-ups that a lot of comedians are doing. I think they're really funny, and because they're on Netflix, they have a lot of creativity, and they don't edit them down. They're just the basic show, and I love that. Incrovian wants to know, how many kids do I want? Do I have names picked out? And how do I want my male to female ratio? I like 2 of each, 2 boys, 2 girls, just to have an even ratio. As for names, yes, I do have Charlie and Oliver for boys. And so far for girls, I just have Nora. It's a really pretty name. I love it. Matravis. He wants to know, what is one of my favorite childhood memories and how was my day? So this isn't exactly my favorite childhood memory, however, it's the one I always think of. So in order to earn extra money for our family, my dad did a paper route, and he would sometimes wake us up at 4 a.m., which kind of sucked, to have us help him out and deliver papers. It wasn't fun, and I hated doing it, but I always think of that. because I would be in the car, it would be really dark and cold, and I would just bring a blanket and I would just help my dad wrap the papers up, put them in the little baggies, and then we would throw them out the window. It was interesting to see everybody waking up and the birds coming out, and it was just interesting and very nostalgic. And I'm having a pretty good day, thank you. Pathological Snacker wants to know what has been my favorite memory as an RA. It's definitely when me and 3 other RAs went camping for a weekend. The 3 of them were all really good friends for the past couple of years, and I was just a new guy who came in, but they invited me to come camping with them, and I just really connected with them. It was really fun. And I felt like I was actually part of the staff, and it was just a great time. It was beautiful weather, and it was just like the best weekend ever. Laboratory Retriever wants to know, with the knowledge I have today, what advice would I give my future kids? I think what I would tell them is to never settle. Always go after the things you think you deserve, that you think are the best for you. Keep trying and stick to your values, and if you aren't able to get it, if you're not able to get that thing you really need, well then you tried as hard as you could, and no one can take that away from you. Thank you to everyone who sent me questions. I really appreciate it. And also thank you to everyone watching this video. Hope you're having a great day and a great life. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.